I'm head of ESG and Sustainability at Meridiam, and I've been with Meridiam for 8 years now.
Ginette is one of our outstanding women leaders. She came to us with 26 years of very excellent experience and a background primarily in the environmental world.
Ginette has really embraced our mission, growing the spirit, but also the actions within our portfolio companies, also within Meridiam, and leading our entire sustainability practice. Sustainability for us is not something separate. It's at the heart of everything Meridiam does, and that's why also Ginette is part of our executive committee and carries that flag throughout the company.
So we identify investment opportunity and we start working on it. If it is aligned with our vision and our mission, then we will look for ways to optimize the project and make it as sustainable and resilient as possible. In Gabon, we have a hydroelectric power plant. We propose to downsize it to reduce the impact that it would have on biodiversity and on the need to relocate and replace infrastructure that were already existing. So these are the type of actions that we will take in order to align our projects with the reality of climate change and the need to protect the environment. By developing projects a certain way, you will allow women to be part of the project, to the design and the way it is implemented and the way it will unfold in the future. For instance, the BRT in Dakar, Senegal, which is an electrified bus system, the first one in Africa. We make sure to integrate the needs of women. We have specific measures to protect the safety of women with lit overpasses at specific hours, reserved seats in sections of the buses to cater the needs of the communities.
For us wanting to invest heavily in emerging markets, MIGA has been the principal de-risking tools of ours. It's also easy to work with MIGA because of the shared value, especially when it comes to environment, gender, fragile population, and development.
I think what you realize in this business is none of these problems can be solved in isolation, and it's that bringing together of people with different perspectives, fashioning some solutions. No one does that better than the World Bank.
Climate change will affect everyone, everywhere, but we often see women being more impacted because in many countries they don't necessarily have the resources to overcome the major impacts that will be generated. For that reason, when we design infrastructure assets, we make sure to integrate their needs and make sure to allow them to be part of the process.
Anytime you bring a group of people together and you have diversity of thought, which is what women do, they will bring a different perspective to the table. Discussions are always, in my experience, richer, and I think the solutions that come out of the discussions are much better.
For me, it's about diversity of opinions, ideas, cultures. This is what makes our work richer.
At Meridiam, we're at the crossroads of two sectors that really don't promote gender equality. The construction and engineering sector and the finance sector sort of occasionally. So we took action from the outset to address it with clear policy in terms of hiring, but also promotion and development. Ginette is one of the great outcomes of leadership from women within Meridiam.
I never felt that I was limited, that I couldn't do something. And I was lucky enough to be surrounded with people who had the same mindset than me. For me, what made the biggest difference, it's allowing more people with different views, different culture, different experience to voice their opinion, to propose solutions to change the world.